Jamming to my own music, jamming to my own beat. As I look out and I imagine people like me that were struggling with everything, I can only say or assume that we have hope and we know and we believe that we can move forward and we can grow and we can move together. However, today I'm gonna give you some updates on my 2 to 3 day journey, going live every day, different platforms on social media, what's working, what's not working. Okay. First, we're going to talk about literally starting a local tour guide service today. Okay. We're going to talk about a local tour guide service. Exactly what it sounds like. You guide people through your city. You guide people through your city and turn it into real income. Okay. I'm going to show you how to launch it with $0 up front. Okay. Yes. No money. Right. You don't need a storefront. You don't need some fancy degree. You just need a vibe, a good vibe. You know, one of the vibes that make everybody upset that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Right. You just need a vibe, a route, and a hustle. That's it. Okay. What is a local tour guide service? A local tour guide service is exactly what it sounds like. You guide people through the city, neighborhood, your culture. You can do walking tours, food tours, history tours, mural tours, ghost tours, even niche stuff like brunch sports, hidden gems, couples. You're not just showing people around, you're storytelling. You're actually curating an experience. So let's get it going. So let's talk startup costs if you're ready. I'm assuming you're ready. If you're not, it's okay. You don't have to be ready because I'm gonna help you get ready. Okay. You can start with just a phone and a route. But if you want to look official, invest in a branded tee, which you can come through me, you know, the rest of the elbow, Naturals t-shirt company. Some branded water bottles, a flyer with a QR code. You need a website, social media, Instagram, Facebook, etc., etc. Then you'll need to post your reels, testimonies, booking info. Let's create you a custom route, map out 3 to 5 stops, make it walkable, photogenic, and story rich. Branded gear, shirt, hat, bag, so people know you're legit. Water bottles, headphones, optional, but adds value. Booking system, Google Forms, DMs, direct to book. You don't need a van, you don't need a license. In most cities, you just need a route and a reason. All right, here we go. Here's how to get your first client fast. Offer a free sights and sips tour to guests at a local hotel on Airbnb, right? Record the experience, get testimonials, take photos, shoot reels, post consistently. I post every day. My goal is to get up to 10 posts a day. 10 posts a day. Before, after shots, fun facts, behind the scenes. Offer to bring foot traffic in exchange for a shout out or discount, right? You're not just selling a tour, you're selling a moment. So, Mr. and Mrs. Astro Bright come in from New York and they want to know everything about Dallas because that's where the next major city is. Here, where I'm located in sunny Terrell, Texas. And they want to see everything about Dallas. So, what you do Okay. Come up with sites, sips, and tours. So you would find out every interesting thing about Dallas you can. The JFK situation, the Dallas Cowboys, downtown, the Fort Worth Stockyards, anything about DFW you can think of. All right. And that moment that you're selling is something they can take back and say, hey, this was very exciting for us. This is what we did. This is how fun it was. And these are the people that took us on the tour. Okay. Now, when you're doing this, right, always make sure you have your flyers, water bottles, business cards. People don't People usually do not buy tours. They buy the trust, they buy the vibes, they buy you. So if you're good at what you do, they will invest into you. Okay. Now, once you got 5 to 10 clients under your belt, here's how to scale. Offer private couple tours, corporate team building walks, or school field trips. Right? Add merch, branded shirts, postcards, or digital guides, cream themed tours, date night route, street ebooks. Okay. And build a digital version of everything you have. This is not just a side hustle, it's an actual job. And once I told you, and I'm gonna always tell you again, everybody will tell you, oh, get rich, make millions. How can I make millions? No, replace your salary first. Replace your job. If this earns you 30, or let's just say 0 to 80K, that's a decent start to a good, decent lifestyle. You can set money aside. If your lifestyle expenses do not exceed 60K, you setting $20,000 to the side, minus taxes and doing the right thing. Okay. So I will keep getting more information about a theme tour for you. But to start a local tour guide service, all you got to do is drop a comment in the bottom, and I'm going to give you a blueprint, a business plan, and show you exactly what I do with all around my city. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. If you've been following me, which I have a few people that follow, like, and repeat, those are my core people. Those are the people who's going to follow me from right now into the rise. And I appreciate them for standing here, listening to me, doing everything they can to give me a shout out, to give me recognize what I'm doing. And I'm going to make sure I follow them back. I'm going to make sure I give them more value than they're giving me. So, shout out to my people. You know who you are. I just need to get permission on making sure I can use their information. Okay. So, everyone, I'm documenting my entire journey. No filters, no fake success stories, just raw, real building. Okay. Got a lot of hits, got a lot of interesting things, got a lot of new followers, got a lot of calls. Okay. Um, People want the shirts. I'm setting up a way where they can click through and buy, which is good for me, right? And good for anybody else. I'm setting up avenues where people can purchase the merch that I put out there. Mm. But I went live and I said I'm starting multiple businesses with $0. Travel agency, t-shirt company, platform for entrepreneurs, etc., all of it, right? I got 121 views, 5 people commented, 1 person followed. And I'm not gonna lie, that felt small first, like 110 views, that's it. But then I realized that's 121 people stop by, stop scrolling, and watch me for 10 or 15 minutes. 5 people who cared enough to type something. 1 person who committed to seeing what happens next. That's not small. That's a foundation. And if I have to build a foundation 1 brick at a time, that foundation will last forever. I have a legacy to give. I have a legacy to show how to move through uncertain times. I have a legacy to make sure it's doing the right thing it's supposed to. So day 2, I'm gonna upload all my revenge shirts that I created for teachers, burnout teachers, burnout educators who have that feeling. It's to make them laugh. It's to make them say, "Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now." You should have the clickable way to purchase them by this evening. Which is good. Now, people are asking me to help them, and with a business plan, logos, etc. I even extended my services to 2 of my closest buddies to offer them to start a business with them, which we're going to start today, tomorrow, and we're going to keep it going. I'll give you more info on that. And then I realized something. I don't have to be what everybody out there says. Oh, you gotta be super 30 millionaires and da 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 da. I don't have to be super millionaire to be valuable. I just have to be ahead of the game and be willing to bring them or the people who need me with me. And value that I bring is years of experience, my heartache and pain, what I've been through, situations that I'm currently in, people that don't like me for whatever reasons. I bring that experience. People who do like me for whatever reason, I bring that experience. You can't get through life without having some type of adversity. And this is not a quote unquote motivation speech. This is about true access, true, hey, I want to move forward. I need to move forward. I need to know what to do today. So 30 days from now, I have motion going. That's the whole point, motion. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm trying to prove to anyone you can start with nothing and create something. And if I can help other people at the same time, that multiplies everything. That's if I help 3 people, that's 3 stories instead of 1. That's 3 proofs instead of 1. That's a community instead of just talking to a camera. But here's the deal. The person I'm doing this with is AI. I have a collaboration with AI. I use AI unlike everybody else uses. I do not use AI like everybody else. I actually have a communication going with AI. And here's the deal. AI is here. It's not going anywhere. AI is here to stay. AI is going to grow. It's going to replace a lot of jobs. If you're not ahead of AI, if you're not a part of AI, trust and believe, you would not be a part of AI. And AI would not be a part of you. So I suggest you actually learn something about AI. So I'm doing this with augmented intelligence, artificial intelligence. I'm not just using a tool like ChatGPT, write me a caption. No, I'm co-partnering with it like a business partner, right? Every morning when I wake up, I have a conversation with AI, with Claude. Right now, that's the AI I'm using, Anthropic. Cloud. And hey, we strategize, we problem solve, we think through content to make, how to position the products, how to reach people. And here's what I realized. Everybody's scared of AI. Scared it's going to take everybody's job, replace humans in creativity and humanity. But here's the question. What if we have it backwards? What if AI is actually here to help us or to amplify us? What if the future isn't human or AI? What if the future is human and AI building together? So today, I'm calling this the day I fell in love with AI. Not in a weird way, not in some, dude, you like AI? No, in a conscious way. As I use programming language, C Sharp, C++, Java, Python, all languages that I speak, I can write code from nothing. And I use AI to help me write that code. I use AI as a collaborator, an extension of the same intelligence that makes trees grow or oceans move. And I'm documenting everything what happens between human and AI as I build a business together with it from zero in public. I'm talking about it. And you're going to be watching it in real time. So, be honest with you. I don't know if everything's going to work. I don't know if the lights in the whole world is going to turn out tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be 30 tornadoes at once. But I do know this. I grew up with not the beliefs in myself. And I know this. I grew up certain ways. I grew up thinking you're limited by your resources. You're limited by the people you surround yourself with. If they don't know something, you don't know it. I was limited by a lot of things, but that's no more. I'm not limited by anything anymore. I'm building businesses that heal while they grow. I'm building a community where better than when I left it. I'm building something that even if you're broken, we can still build beautiful things. And if you're watching this, something and you said, hey, that's me. If you didn't get what you needed either, if you're tired of waiting for permission, if you want to build something, but you're scared, everything I'm doing, this is for you. This is for you. Everything I'm doing. So, not because I have all the answers, because I don't. Not because not because everybody can reach a millionaire and find a millionaire. No, but because seeing someone else try, seeing me try, may give you permission to try. Try. Step in the front door. And I have a business plan for you. I have a hype circle for you. I have tools that you can use. I have all the software you can use. I have prompts that you can write AI. I have grant knowledge. I have how to get a government contract knowledge. Experience this stuff. I have people that are more experienced than me teaching me, and I'm willing to give that back to you too. So let's go. Let's do this. And if you're here and you're watching this and you're just enjoying what I'm talking about, if you're just seeing what I'm saying, comment, call, email me, anything. Let's go. Let's get it. Once again, I appreciate you for joining. I'll be back on this air later today because this is where I live now. Documenting the journey, documenting everything that I go through, documenting what it is I do. So let's go. Let's get it. Watch me grow as I grow with you. And always, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Everything is everything. I love it. And you'll be seeing me soon. Thank you. Have a great morning or afternoon. In Texas, it's afternoon.